Alright, my friends, this little Craftsman 24-inch snowblower has had more hours put on it this year than in all the other years I've owned it. I wasn't feeling good from the middle of before Christmas to now. It's midwinter, and my neighbor used it. So right now we're about 100 mils low on oil. So let's solve that problem first. The oil looks good. You know, he was being nice to me, getting all my stuff. I got a lot of stuff to snow blow around here. So it was really nice of him to take that over. So I'm going to put about 100 mils into here, and we'll just see how that turns out. We're at 500 right now, so let's take it to 400. We're metric up here, doesn't matter. Oil's oil, an ounce or a ounce. Okay, I'll only put a glurp in there, so let's put well, you know, 100 milliliters is 20% of the oil, so we'll let that sit for a minute. Maybe we can tell right away here. Yeah, it's full. So this is just a mid-season check, right? Should we try and just start it up with the rope, or should we do choke? Let's just see if it'll start up with the choke. Oh, that's right too. Okay, are we turned off somewhere? Nope. Runs good, eh? Let me just open the door. I know it's cold. So it runs good, goes forward, goes backwards. I'm not worried about the rest of it. I don't have any leaks. It sits over there. There's no... You can tell if you have a concrete floor that's really, really clean. If you have, like I'm saying, if you have a floor that hasn't got drips and stuff, you can tell if your machines are losing oil. Either burning it or losing it. This one does, I guess, burn a little bit. Mid-season check is what we're going to call this video. Just checking the oil. Now that I've added a little bit, it's good. I'm going to turn it up on end and just check the drive on the transmission. So turn this side here. Just lift this up. Good. Now this is really good here, guys. The wear has been going on the shoes, and the scraper bar has a little bit of rust on it. It's not beautifully, perfectly, wonderfully beautiful, but it's good. The machine is sliding on its skids. How can you beat that? And this is the one where it had a completely split transmission from here down to here and back into there. And the whole thing puffed out like a popcorn ball. And so it's acting really good. It's been a good boy. So now back on my little pal here. We're going to come right over. And let's take that belly pan off there. Those look like 3/8 maybe. And I think that these ones on the side down here just have to be loosened right there, if you can see that there. So I'm going to use a 3/8 ratchet driver on that. That's why I bought them. 3/8. I'm going to loosen this one. You guys wouldn't. Well, you can go to the video. I should probably find that video. This is why I bought these ratchet wrenches, because you'd never fit a socket. You'd never fit a socket and a ratchet in there, eh? Good. Now we're going to find out what's happening here. There's no belt stuff laying in the bottom. The belts look good from this angle. Pretty darn good. Normally, what you see on these is you'll see a stripe for gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, gear 5. I'm just going to get a little brake cleaner and clean that up. And I think we're good. Let's just have a look at that wheel. Yes, it's showing some wear, but it's not splitting or cracking. Man, this has been a good little machine, eh? So, let's get a rag. This gear here slides. Ooh, do we need light? No, there's a hex shaft on here, and this gear slides back and forth. And I'm pretty happy with the way that's been. I can just reach it. See that, how it's changing gears? And then reverse over there. So I'm pretty happy with that. This is just a mid-season check, because we are going to get a storm on in about 2 days. You know how the weather's pretty good these days. Here, let's just do that maybe. A little bit coming off the wheel. There's nothing wrong with that. Excellent. So now I think we can get a pretty good idea on this belt. I don't think I can't. The drive belt never gets loose, but this one looks good. Okay. Happy. Should I put just a tiny bit of oil on that chain? Not much, buddy. And I don't think the cables need to be adjusted. They take up slack just after, well, I'll just show you that. Okay, this is the cable for the auger. It just takes up slack there and then pulls on the lever. So I don't think you can beat that. Geez, I don't know if I even want to. These chains feel pretty good. They're not rusting. I think I'm going to leave it. I might just put a little tiny bit of oil on these output bushings. And by oil I mean transmission fluid 1030 mix. But not a lot, eh? There we go. Good. Good. Now I'm just going to wipe those chains. Because oil is your best friend and oil is your worst enemy on here, eh? Good. And then let's just give these bushings a little shot. Okay, so let's put the cover on. Now, if things were really bad, you'd see pieces and parts down in the bottom of there, eh? Okay. Oh, darn. Come on, all the way. Here. Good. Hello.
Hello.
Everything's in pretty good shape. This was Grandpa's snowblower that blew up. Yeah. Okay, this is stuff you can't weld. I got a little bracket here. It's going to hold right there. And I'm going to drill a new hole where that pencil line is. And it's going to sit right there and just clamp that like that. But the hole, it's going to move down to the bolt. I just have to drill a quarter inch hole where I want it to go. And this belly pan's in good shape and I just want it to stay that way. So when I get this drill press, no problem. Okay, let's get that off of there. And we'll just put this new bracket on here. There's nothing else we can do. There we go. Just needed some persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion. Oh, is that going to touch? Yep, that's how it goes when you're trying to rig something, right? I got to cut that off. It's touching that other assembly bolt down there. All right. Should fit now. Oh, that's what it looks like, sorry. Get her started. And we'll see how it lines up. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, I'm going to just, you know me, I'm going to just increase the angle on that a tiny bit. Okay. A ball peen hammer adjustment. Of course, it's tighter than finger tight, so you gotta use the wrench all the way. I think that's gonna work. One more ball peen hammer adjustment. So that just keeps the rocks from grabbing the edge of that. This side still has the clip. That side over there still has the clip. Alright. I think this old snowblower is ready to go again. Although, let's wonder what would Bruce do if this whole thing cratered and when you take the panel off, all of the pulleys and gears and chains fall out. Do you think I'd have the what it takes to redo it again? I don't think so. Now I'm going to do one more thing while you're here. Yeah, I think I can use a ruler. As a rule, I don't use rulers. I just wanted to check to see if in reality this scraper bar is good. I might have to adjust those. It's good on this side. You know what? I might have to adjust those skids. But they're not the scraper bar. Almost looks like this is, oh, look at that, that's loose. That's exactly what happened there. See? There, that's better. 1/8 of an inch all the way across. Let's just do a ball peen and a tighten on that. Something didn't look right. Good. Socket, 1/2 inch. Oh, I grabbed a 9/16. That's right, I had two 9/16 on that set. One's a 6-point and one's a 12-point. Uh-oh, that sounded bad. Sounded like something all of a sudden changed. Okay. Well, that's definitely got everything protected. Let's just have another look with this ruler. Well, we move a lot of snow around here and you don't want that thing scraping. Now you can reverse these skis, eh? When they get warm you can turn them over. FYI. Alright, let's just see if it'll start. I know it was just laying on its top. We're back in the first gear. And a little choke. Ready for battle. Okay, I just want to have a quick look at the John Deere now. Okay, his oil is perfect. Everything is there. He's always fun to start, eh? It's an 8-horse flathead Tecumseh. Sorry, Mick. I said a word. Throttle, 3/4, choke. How much fuel do we have? As long as I see, not much, but enough to start it. And the fuel's on. Yeah, I think you should just get her breathing for it. Do you think I can start this without hurting my elbows? I think so. There it is. I always wait for the little drip. No, it should fire 1 or 2 pulls now. That's pretty amazing, eh? You know how old that thing is? It's got points. I think it's a 75. It's hard to tell. Oh, I'm getting better at this. I think the second digit is the year and it says 5, so I think it's a 1975. Let's just have a quick look at the drive. That's a little different than the little 24-inch. I'm going to use the bench. Let's just have a look at those. When I get the cover off, we'll come back. Alright, let's just pull this cover. Right? A little bit of stuff in there. It's grease. That's good. Little devil, do ya? All day long. Anybody out there use Brill cream anymore? Okay, there's the drive wheel. It is, it's fair for a big machine, eh? And our friction disc has literally no rubber on it at all. Okay, this chain that's down there, that one. Okay, that chain right there. It's much like the Sears. I don't even think I need to wipe that. But you guys, this has a spider gear differential. So when I mean that, watch this. One tire can go one way and one tire can go the other. Do you see that? It's like the rear end on an automobile. So this is a hell of a this is a heck of a machine. Thank you. So I just wanted to see it run and check the belts and all that stuff, so we're good. There we go. You gotta watch how tight you make these, because there's only just the sheet steel with threads on them, eh? Okay, you guys don't want to see me put this thing back down with my muscles, do you? But you're gonna watch. Okay, John, dear. Oh. Good. Bonk the chute a little bit. Now let's see if it goes. 3/4 throttle. Choke. So I think you young guys like Paté's Performance and Mix Mowers and Dick's Small Engines, I believe, in the UK, and you guys are the same age as my kids, right? And this 1975 Briggs, this 1975 John Deere snowblower is a 75. So kind of makes you admire the stuff they made back then. Yes, it's heavy. Hasn't got the safety features that the new stuff does. So you have to think a little bit more when you're using it. Like that auger on this thing. That sticks out quite a ways past the chute, doesn't it? Look at that. So it's pretty easy to catch a pant leg or something in there. But what these have, what they're lacking is what they have in torque and reliability. Thanks. Can you guys see from back there? One more thing to check. Joke. Neutral. Let's see. Did you see that? Now that little tractor is only 35 years old, right? It's a young one, 1986. So it's only 35 years old. And I'm proud of it. 9 years ago I painted it. It's been good, touch wood. I'm not superstitious. I'm going to put the camera over by my rabbit's foot. Thank you for putting up with me on this little quick tune-up, because if we get 5 inches of snow, I'll use this in the alley. If we get 9 inches of snow, I'll use that in the alley. And if we get 4 or 5 inches of snow, heavy snow, I'll use the little Sears Craftsman 5 horsepower 24-inch. But you can see they're all in good mid-season form. So thanks a lot, guys.